What is the name of the show?
Almost common names.
Oh, I'm sorry, Beverly.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
That's why it says our new theater it works out really well because everybody doesn't have to do that at night, you know? So I wanted to do something that would be thoroughly, I would think, easy to do. You know, I'm just inviting everybody, you know? So that's
And it's in
Hageman, H-A-G-A-M-A-N.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Hi.
Woo. Hi. Oh, what a day. Thank you for coming on this gorgeous day. My name is Peggy Ferrone. I'm the director of this play, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. But for today, I am actually going to be your time travel tour guide. And we're going to Mississippi, 1953. It's a hot June evening. And we're visiting the plantation of the wealthiest cotton grower in the Delta, Big Daddy Pollitt. Today is his 65th birthday. And you can hear the family down in the dining room celebrating. The sound is coming from the hallway, which is right through here. I'm actually standing in the bedroom of his favorite son, Rick, that he shares with his wife, Maggie. Beautiful bedroom. It's one of the best bedrooms in the house. It's a corner room. It has gorgeous French doors that open up onto the gallery. There's two doors right behind me here and one over here. The gallery is like a big, wide, wraparound porch that goes all the way around the side and the front of the house. And if you step out on the gallery here, you get a view of the lawn and the trees and the river beyond. You can actually walk on the gallery and it connects from there, it goes here, and it connects to the hallway. And so you can get all around the house on that gallery and get to the other bedrooms, and it's very fascinating actually. So I heard that later this evening after dinner, there's going to be a lot of excitement. So don't be alarmed if you hear a lot of screaming and yelling and crying and some gunshots and fireworks and thunder. But don't worry, don't be alarmed. Nobody's going to get hurt through that. And but in the event that there's actually a need to vacate the theater, the ushers who are in the back there will show you the way out of here, the way you came in, and also behind the curtains over here. I do want to share a little secret with you, though, that no one in 1953 knew yet, that the commercial cell phone hadn't been invented yet and won't be invented for another 30 years. So take that as a little hint. That's about all I'm going to give away for now. Hush, I think I hear somebody coming. I better get out of here.
Those precious children ruined my dress, and I've got to change. Yes, my dress is ruined. Rick! Rick! What are those no-neck monsters? Hit me with a hot buttered biscuit, so I have to change.
What did you say, Maggie? Water was on so loud I couldn't hear you.
Well, I just remarked that one of those no-neck monsters messed up my lovely lace dress, so I got to change.
Why do you call Gooper's kitties no-neck monsters?
Because they've got no necks. Isn't that a good enough reason?
Haven't they got any necks?
None visible. Well, their fat little heads are set on their fat little bodies to have a bit of connection.
I want that biscuit. No, I want that
Hear
biscuit.
them? Hear them screaming? I don't know where their voice boxes are located if they've got enough necks. Oh, I tell you, I got so nervous at that supper table. I thought I'd throw back my head and utter a howl you could hear across the Arkansas border. I said to your charming sister-in-law, May, honey, couldn't you be those precious little things at a separate table with an oilcloth cover? Well, they make such a mess. The lace front looks so pretty. She made enormous eyes at me and said, oh no, on Big Daddy's birthday? Why, he would never forgive me. Well, I want you to know, Big Daddy hasn't been at that table 2 minutes with those 5 no-neck monsters slobbering and drooling over that food before he threw down his fork and shouted, "For God's sake, Cooper, why don't you put them pigs in a trough in the kitchen?" Well, I swear, I simply could have died. Think of it, Rick. They got 5 of them. And number 6 is coming. They brought the whole bunch down here like animals to display at the county fair. Well, they have those children doing tricks all the time. Junior, show Big Daddy how you do this. Show Big Daddy how you do that. Say your piece for Big Daddy, sister. Brother, show Big Daddy how you stand on your head. Show your dip, sugar. It goes on all the time, along with constant little remarks and innuendos about the fact that you and I have not produced any children, are totally childless and therefore totally useless. Of course, it's comical. It's also disgusting since it's so obvious what they're up to.
This is the I call elephants and heat.
What are they up to, Maggie?
Well, you know what they're up to. I'll tell you what they're up to, boy mine. They have to cut you on your father's estate. Now that we know Big Daddy's dying of cancer.
Maybe that's what she said too.
Do we? Do we know Big Daddy's dying of cancer?
Not the report today.
Oh.
Yep. Got the report just now. Didn't surprise me, baby. I recognized the symptoms as soon as we got here last spring. And I'm willing to bet you that Brother Man and his wife are pretty sure of it too. That more than likely explains why their usual summer migration to the coolness of the Great Smokies was passed up this summer in favor of hustling down here, every whip-stitch with the whole screaming tribe. And that's why so many allusions have been made to Silver Hill lately. You know what Silver Hill is? The place is famous for treating alcoholics and dope fiends in the movie.
I'm not in the movies, Maggie.
No, you don't take dope. Otherwise, you're a perfect candidate for Silver Hill, baby, and that's where they aim to ship you. And Brother Man could get hold of the purse strings and dole out remittances to us. Maybe get power of attorney and sign checks for us and cut off our credit wherever, whenever he wanted. How'd you like that, baby? Well, you've been doing just about everything in your power to bring it about. You've just been doing everything you can think of to aid and abet them in this scheme of theirs. Quitting work, devoting yourself to the occupation of drinking. Breaking your ankle last night in the high school athletic field. Doing what? Jumping hurdles at 2 or 3 in the morning. Just fantastic. Got in the paper. Clarksdale Register carried a nice little item about a human interest story about a well-known former athlete staging a one-man track meet on the high school athletic field last night, but was slightly out of condition and didn't clear the first hurdle. Brother Man Gooper claims he exercised his influence to keep going out of the AP and UP and every other damn P. But Rick, you still have one big advantage.
And what advantage is that, Maggie?
Big Daddy dotes on you, honey. He can't stand Brother Man and Brother Man's wife. That monster of fertility. She's downright odious to him. Know how I know? By little expressions that flicker over his face when that woman's holding forth on one of her choice topics. Such as how she refused twilight sleep when the twins were delivered. Because she feels motherhood's an experience that a woman ought to experience fully in order to fully appreciate the wonder and beauty of it. Oh, how she made Brother Man come in and stand beside her in the delivery room so he would not miss out on the wonder and beauty of it either. Producing those no-neck monsters. Big Daddy shares my attitude toward those two. As for me, well, I give him a laugh now and then, and he tolerates me. In fact, I sometimes suspect that Big Daddy harbors a little unconscious lust for me.
And what makes you think Big Daddy has a lech for you, Maggie?
Why, he always drops his eyes down my body when I'm talking to him. Drops his eyes to my boobs and licks his old chops.
You know, that kind of talk is disgusting.
Oh, he gonna tell you he's on ass-ache and Puritan breath. I think it's mighty fine if that old fella on the doorstep of death still takes in my shape with what I think is deserved appreciation. Yes, sir, baby. You should have been at that supper table. You know Big Daddy, bless his old sweet soul. He's the dearest old thing in the world. But he does hunch over his food as if he preferred not to notice anything else. Well, May and Gooper were side by side at the table, directly across from Big Daddy, watching his face like hawks while they jawed and jabbered about the cutest and brilliance of the no-neck monsters. And the no-neck monsters were ranged around the table, some in high chairs and some on the books of knowledge, all in Fanceville paper caps in honor of Big Daddy's birthday. And all through dinner, but I want you to know, Brother Man and his wife never once, for one moment, stopped exchanging pokes and pinches and kicks and signs and signals. Why, even Big Mama, bless her old sweet soul, she was the quickest and brightest thing in the world. She finally noticed at last and said, Cooper, what are you and May making all these signs at each other about? Well, I swear to God, I nearly choked on my chicken. What?
Nothing.
You know, your brother Gooper still cherishes the illusion. He took a giant step up on the social ladder when he married this maid of the Memphis Blues. But I have a piece of Spanish news for Gooper. Liz never had a thing in this world but money, and they lost that. They were nothing at all but fairly successful climbers. Of course, May Flynn came out in Memphis 8 years before I made my debut in Nashville. But I had friends at Ward Belmont who came from Memphis. And they used to come see me, and I used to go to see them for Christmas and spring vacations. So I know who rates and who doesn't rate in Memphis society. Well, you know old Papa Flynn barely escaped doing time in the federal pen for shady manipulations on the stock market when his chain stores crashed. And as for May, having been a cotton carnival queen, as they remind us so often, lest we forget, well, that's one honor I don't envy her for. Sit on a brass throne on a tacky float and ride down Main Street, smiling, bowing, and blowing kisses to all the trash on the street. Well, year before last, when Susie McFeeters was singled out for that honor, you know what happened to her? You know what happened to poor little Susie McFeeters?
No, what happened to little Susie McPhee?
Somebody spit tobacco juice in her face.
Somebody spit tobacco juice in her face.
Well, that's right. Some old drunk leaned out of a window in the Hotel Gayoso and yelled, "Hey, hey, hey there, Queenie." Poor Susie looked up and flashed him a radiant smile. And he shot a swift tobacco juice right in poor Susie's face.
Well, what do you know about that?
What do I know about it? I was there. I saw it.
Well, must have been kind of funny.
Oh, Susie didn't think so. Had hysterics, screamed like a banshee. We had to stop the parade and remove her. Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what, Maggie?
The way you were looking at me just now, before I caught your eye, and then you started to whistle. I don't know how to describe it. It froze my blood. Aren't you looking at me like that so often lately? What are you thinking of when you look at me like that?
I wasn't conscious of looking at you, Maggie.
Well, I was conscious of it. What were you thinking?
I don't remember thinking anything, Maggie.
Don't you think I know that? Don't you think I know that
Know what, Maggie?
I've gone through this hideous transformation? Become hard, frantic, cruel. That's what you've been observing in me lately. How could you help but observe it? That's all right. I'm not thin-skinned anymore. Can't afford to be thin-skinned anymore. But Rick,
Did you say something, Maggie?
I was going to say something, but I get lonely. There.
Everybody gets that.
Living alone with someone you love can be lonelier than living entirely alone. One that you love doesn't love you.
Would you like to live alone, Maggie?
No! God, I wouldn't. Did you have a nice shower?
Uh-huh.
Was the water cool?
No.
It made you feel fresh, huh?
Pressure.
I know something make you feel much fresher.
What's that, Maggie?
An alcohol rub. Or cologne. A rub with cologne.
That's nice after a workout, Maggie, but I haven't been working out.
You kept in good shape, though.
You think so, Maggie?
I was thought drinking men lost their looks. But I was plainly mistaken.
Thanks, Maggie.
The only drinking man I know it never seems to put fat on.
Well, I'm getting softer, Maggie.
And sooner or later it was bound to soften you up. It's just beginning to soften up Skip Owen. I'm sorry. I could keep my fingers off the sore. Wish you would lose your looks. If you did, it'd make the martyrdom of St. Maggie a little more bearable. Never such goddamn luck. I actually believe you've gotten better looking since you've gone on the bottle. First, I didn't know you, but think you've never had a tense nerve in your body or a strained muscle. Of course, you've always had that attached quality. As if you were playing a game without any concern about whether you won or lost. Now you've lost the game. Not lost, but just quit playing. You have that rare sort of charm that usually only happens in very old or hopelessly sick people. The charm of the defeated. You look so cool. So cool. So enviably cool.
Hell, let me see you get out of that.
That plain croquet. The moon has appeared. It's white. Just beginning to turn a little bit yellow. You were a wonderful lover. Such a wonderful person to go to bed with. And I think mostly because you were really indifferent to it. Isn't that right? You didn't have any anxiety about it. You did it naturally, easily, slowly, with absolute perfect confidence and perfect calm. More like opening a door for a lady or seating at a table than giving expression any longing for her. Your indifference made you wonderful at love making. Strange, but
Boy, that's a beauty. Yeah, I got you box.
you know, if I thought that you would never make love to me again, I'd go downstairs to the kitchen and pick out the longest and sharpest knife I could find and stick it straight into my heart. I swear that I would.
Watch out now, you're gonna miss it.
You just don't know me, boy.
Later tonight, I'm going to tell you I love you. Maybe by that time, you'll be drunk enough to believe me.
Oh, you're too slippery for me.
Just like an eel, boy. Just like an eel.
Yes, they're playing croquet. Big Daddy Diane handsome. What were you thinking of when I caught you looking at me like that? Were you thinking of Skipper? Oh, excuse me. Forgive me, but laws of silence don't work. No, laws of silence don't work. When something is festering in your memory or your imagination, laws of silence don't work. It's just like shutting the door and locking it on a house on fire and hoping the fire just going out on its own. Not facing the fire, doesn't put it out. Silence about a thing just magnifies it. It grows and festers in silence, becomes malignant.
Give me my crutch.
Lean on me.
I don't want you, Maggie. I want my crutch.
Lean on my shoulder.
I don't want your shoulder. Give me my crutch. Are you gonna give me my crutch or do I have to get out of my hands and knees?
Take it.
Thank you.
First time I've heard your voice in a long time, Rick. Cracking the wall, composure.
Something hasn't happened yet.
What?
That click I get in my head, that makes me peaceful. Now, will you do me a favor?
Maybe I will. What favor?
Will you keep your voice down?
I'll do you that favor. I'll speak in a whisper, if not shut up completely, if you'll do me a favor and make that drink your last one till after the party.
What party?
Big Daddy's birthday party.
Is it Big Daddy's birthday?
You know this is Big Daddy's birthday.
No, I don't. I forgot it.
Well, I remembered it for you.
Well, that's nice, Maggie.
Just have to scribble a few lines on this card.
You write something.
It's got to be your handwriting. It's your present. I've given him my present. It's got to be your handwriting.
I didn't get him a present.
Got one for you.
All right, then you write something then.
And have Big Daddy know you didn't remember his birthday.
I didn't remember his birthday.
You don't have to prove you didn't.
I don't want to fool him about it.
Oh, just right, love, Brick, for God's sake.
No,
You've got to.
I don't got to do anything I don't want to do. You keep on forgetting the conditions on which I agreed to stay on living with you.
I'm not living with you. We occupy the same cage.
You have to remember those conditions agreed on.
Man, possible conditions.
Well, then why don't you just go ahead?
Hush. Who's out there? Is somebody at the door?
Brick, is this thing yours?
Oh, why, sister woman, that's my Diana trophy. Won it at an intercollegiate archery contest on the Ole Miss campus.
It's a mighty dangerous thing to leave it exposed round a house full of normal, red-blooded children attracted to weapons.
Normal red-blooded children attracted to weapons ought to be taught to keep their hands off things that don't belong to them.
Maggie, honey, if you had children of your own, you know how funny that is. Now, will you please lock this up and put the key out of reach?
Oh, sister woman. Nobody's part of the destruction of your old kiddies. Rick and I still have our special artist license. We're going deer hunting on Moon Lakes when the season starts. I love to run with dogs through chilly woods. Run, leave no obstruction.
Sonny!
Go!
How's the injured ankle, Brick?
Doesn't hurt, just itches.
Oh my, Brick, you should have been downstairs after supper. Kitty's put on a show. Polly played the piano, Buster and Son the drums, and then they turned down the lights and Dixie and Trixie performed a toe dance in fairy costume with sparklers. Big Daddy beamed. Just beamed.
Oh, I bet. Breaks my heart that we missed it. But, May, why'd you give dogs names to all your kitties?
Dogs' names.
Dixie and Trixie and Buster and Son and Polly. Sounds to me like an animal like in a circus. 4 dogs and a parrot.
Maggie, honey, why are you so catty?
Oh, May. Would you know a joke if you bumped into it on Main Street in Memphis at noon?
You know the names of my children. Buster's real name is Robert. Sonny's real name is Saunders. Trixie's real name is Marlene.
May,
And
sister woman, intermission's over.
intermission's over. See you later.
How's your liquor supply holding up, buddy?
I wonder what Dixie's real name is.
Maggie, why are you so catty?
Oh, I don't know. Why am I so catty? Because I'm consumed with envy and eaten up with longing. Rick, I'm going to lay out your beautiful Chantal silk suit from Rome and one of your monogram silk shirts. Put your cufflinks in it. These lovely star sapphires I'll get you to wear so rarely.
Maggie, I can't get trousers on over this plaster cast.
Yes, you can. I'll help you.
I'm not gonna get dressed, Maggie.
You just put on a pair of pajamas.
Yes, I'll do that, Maggie.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, don't mention it.
Oh, Rick. Rick, how long does it have to go on, this punishment? Haven't I done time enough? Haven't I served my term? Can't I apply for a pardon?
Maggie, lately your voice sounds all the time like you're running upstairs to warn somebody the house is on fire.
Well, no wonder. No wonder. You know what I feel like, Rick? I feel all the time like a cat on a hot tin roof.
Well, then jump off it. Jump off the roof. Cats jump off roofs all the time, land on their 4 feet uninjured.
Oh, yes.
For God's sakes, would you just do it?
Do what?
Take a lover.
Can't see a man but you. Even with my eyes closed, I just see you. Why don't you get ugly, Rick? Why don't you get fat or ugly or something so I could stand it? Rick, the concert's still going on. Bravo, Dominex, bravo! Rick,
Maggie, what you lock that door for?
give us some privacy for a little while.
You know better, Maggie.
No, I don't know better.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
I don't mind making a fool of myself, but
Well,
with you.
I mind. I'm embarrassed for you.
Well, feel embarrassed, but don't continue my torture. I can't live on and on under these circumstances.
You agreed
I
to it,
know.
So accept that condition.
I can't.
Son!
What is it, Big Mama?
Oh, we just got news about Big Daddy, and I just had to run up these stairs and let you know right this. What's this door doing locked for? You all think there's robbers in the house?
Big Mama, Brick's dressing. He's not dressed yet.
It's all right. Won't be the first time that I've seen Brick not dressed. Now come on over here and open this door.
Big Mama. Big Mama.
Where's Brick? Brick? Now you hurry on out of there right now. I hate locked doors in a house.
I've noticed you do, Big Mama, but people got to have some moments of privacy, don't they?
No, ma'am, not in my house. What'd you take off the lace dress for? I thought this little lace dress looked so sweet on you.
I thought it looked sweet on me too, but one of my cute little table partners used it for a napkin.
So what?
Oh, Big Mama, you know me and Drew was just so touchy about those children.
Yes, Suki.
Thanks, Big Mama. But you just don't dare suggest that there's any room for improvement in there.
Hurry out. Oh, shoot, Maggie, you just don't like children.
I just don't have children. Adore them. Well brought up.
Then why don't you have some of your own and bring them up well then? Instead of picking on Goof and Maze all the time.
Hey, Big Mama, Betsy and you gotta go. Waiting to tell you goodbye.
Well, you tell them to hold their horses. I'll be down in a jiffy.
Yes, ma'am.
Brick, can you hear me in there?
Yes, Big Mama.
Ooh, we just got the report from the laboratory at Oxnard Clinic. Completely negative. Everything negative. All the way down the line. There is nothing wrong with Big Daddy but this functional thing, spastic colon. Can you hear me?
He can hear you, Big Mama.
Then why don't he say something? Oh, God Almighty, a piece of news like that should make him shout. It made me shout and sob and fall right down on my knees. Oh, I still have bruises on my knees where I fell. Took both doctors to haul me back up on my feet. Oh, Big Daddy was furious. Oh, but a piece of news like that, after all the anxiety we've been having around here, oh, and on Big Daddy's birthday, Big Daddy tried to hide how much that news took a load off his mind, but he didn't fool me. He was mighty close to crying himself.
Big Mama!
Now you keep those people down there. Make sure they don't go.
It's Memphis, Miss Anna. It's Miss Sally in Memphis.
All right, Suki. I gotta go yell at those deaf old fool on the phone. Now, Brick, hurry up and get dressed. We're gonna bring the birthday party up here to your room because of your ankle. Does it hurt much still?
I'm afraid I can't give you that information, Big Mama. You'll have to ask Brick if it hurts much still or not.
Hello? Hello, Miss Sally. How are you, Miss Sally? Miss Sally, don't ever call me from the gay-o-so lobby again. There's so much talking going on. No wonder you can't hear me.
We just got the report. Yep. It was just nothing but a functional thing called a spastic colon. No. Maggie, would you please go talk to that fool on the phone?
Miss Sally, this is Brick's wife Maggie. So nice to hear your voice. Can you hear mine? Well, good. Oh, Big Mama just wanted you to know that they've got the report from the Oxford Clinic, and what Big Daddy has is a spastic colon. Yes, spastic colon, Miss Sally. Goodbye, Miss Sally. Hope I'll see you real soon. She heard me perfectly.
Yeah, Miss Sally's quite a case.
Come on, Big Mama.
I'm coming. Shoot. Dumb plays the dumb. I mean, is he still drinking that stuff much yet?
Why, I think you had a highball after supper.
Don't laugh about it. Some single men stop drinking when they get married, others stop. Brick never touched liquor.
That's not fair.
Fair or not, I got a question for you. I got one question for you. Do you make Brick happy in bed?
Well, just that he makes me happy in bed.
'Cause I know that.
It works both ways.
Come on, Big Mama. Betsy and you can't wait no longer.
When a marriage is on the rocks are right here. Right here.
Not fair. Who are you? I'm Maggie the cat.
Big Mama gone yet?
She's gone. You know, our sex life didn't just peter out in the usual way. It was cut off short, long before the natural time for it, too. It's going to revive again. Just as sudden as that, I'm confident of it. That's what I'm keeping myself attractive for. For the time when you'll see me again like other men see me. Yes, like other men see me. They still see me, Brick, and they like what they see. Oh, Brick, how high my body stays on me. Nothing's falling on me, not a fraction. My face looks strange sometimes, but I've kept my figure as well as you've kept yours, and men admire it. I still turn heads on the street. Why, last week in Memphis, everywhere that I went, men's eyes burned holes in my clothes. At the country club and in restaurants and department stores, oh, there wasn't a man I met or walked by who didn't just eat me up with his eyes and turn around when I passed him and look back at me. While at Alice's party, her New York cousins, the best-looking man in the crowd, followed me upstairs and tried to force his way into the powder room with me. Followed me to the door and tried to force his way in.
Well, why didn't you let him in, Maggie?
Because I'm not that common, for one thing. Not that I wasn't almost tempted to. You like to know who it was, Well, it was Sonny Boy Maxwell, that too.
Oh yeah, Sonny Boy Maxwell? He was a good broken field runner, but got that injury and had to quit.
Well, he has no injury now. He has no wife. And still has a latch for me.
Well, then I see no reason to lock him out of the powder room then.
Oh, I might sometimes cheat on you, since you're so insultingly eager to have me do it. But if I do, you can be damn sure it will be in a place and at a time where no one but me and the man can possibly know. Because I'm not going to give you any excuse to divorce me. for being unfaithful or anything else.
Maggie, I wouldn't divorce you for being unfaithful or anything else. Don't you know that? Hell, I'd be so relieved to know you found yourself a lover.
Well, I'm taking no chances. Nope, I'd rather stay on this hot tin roof.
Hot tin roof's an uncomfortable place to stay on.
Yeah, but I can stay on it just as long as I have to.
You could leave me, Maggie.
Don't want to, and will not. Separation will cost you. And what have you got for what you get from Big Daddy? And he's died of cancer.
Big Mama said he wasn't. The report was okay.
Well, that's what she thinks. Because she got the same story that they gave Big Daddy. It's just taken about as he was. Poor old thing. But tonight they're going to tell her the truth about it. When Big Daddy goes to bed, they're going to tell her that he is dying of cancer. It's malignant and it's hopeless.
Does Big Daddy know it?
Hell, do they ever know it? Nobody says you're dying. You have to fool them. They have to fool themselves. So this is Big Daddy's last birthday. And you know something, Britt? Big Daddy's made no will. Big Daddy never made out any will in his life. And that's why May and Goopa have launched their campaign to impress him as forcibly as they can with the fact that you drink and I've borne no children. Oh, Brick. Brick, you know I've been so goddamn disgusted with her all my life. That's the truth, Brick.
I'm not saying it isn't.
Always had to suck up to people I couldn't stand because they had money. I was poor as Joe's turkey. You don't know what that's like. Well, I'll tell you. It's like you would feel 1,000 miles away from Echo Spring. You had to get back to it on that broken ankle without a crutch. That's how it feels to be poor as Joe's turkey. You have to suck up to relatives you hated because they had money. And all you had was a bunch of hand-me-down clothes and a few old moldy 3% government bonds. My daddy loved his liquor. He fell in love with his liquor like you fall in love with Echo Spring. And my poor mama had to maintain some semblance of social position to keep appearances up on an income of $150 a month on those government bonds. When I came out, the year that I made my debut, I had just 2 evening dresses. One my mother made me from a pattern in Vogue, the other a hand-me-down from a snotty rich cousin I hated. The dress that I married in was my grandmother's wedding gown. You can be young without money, but you can't be old without it. You've got to be old with money, because to be old without it is just too awful. You've got to be one or the other, either young or with money. That's the truth, Brick. Now I'm all dressed. All dressed. There's nothing else for me to do. I'm dressed. All dressed. There's nothing else for me to do. I know when I made my mistake. I thought a whole lot about it. And now I know when I made my mistake. Yes, I made my mistake when I told you the truth about that thing with Skipper. Never should have confessed it. Fatal error talking about that thing with Skipper.
You have got to shut up about Skipper.
You ought to understand that Skipper and I...
Do you not think I'm serious? What, are you fooled by the fact that I'm saying this quiet? What you're doing, Maggie, it's a dangerous thing to do. You're fooling with something nobody ought to be fooling with.
This time I'm going to finish what I have to say to you. You superior creature, you godlike being. Yes, truth. Truth. What's so awful about it? I like it. I think the truth is...
It was Skipper that told me the truth, not you.
I told you.
After he told me.
What's the matter? Who told you? What?
Hey, little boy. Little boy.
I can't stop myself.
You come up here. You
I'm
bring
going to
everybody up
all if I
here.
have
You hear
to.
me?
Because it's got to be told.
You do as you're told.
You
bring everybody
you
up
never
here.
let me. You had one of those beautiful, ideal things that we tell about the Greek legends. Everything else, you being you. And that's what made it so sad. That's what made it so awful. But it was love that never could be carried through to anything satisfying. We even talked about plainly.
Maggie, you have got to quit this.
Rick, I tell you, you got to believe me, Rick. I do understand all about it. I think it was noble. Can't you tell I'm sincere when I say I respect it? My only point, the only point that I'm making is life has got to be allowed to continue even after the dream of life is all over.
Do you want me to hit you with this crutch? Do you know I could kill you with this crutch?
Lord, man, do you think I'd care if it did?
One man has one great good thing in his life. One great good thing that's true, and I had my friendship with Skipper, and you're naming it dirty.
I'm not naming it dirty, I'm naming it clean.
Not in love with you, Maggie, but my friendship with Skipper, and you're naming it dirty.
And you haven't been listening. Not understood what I'm saying. You two had something that had to be kept on ice. Yes, incorruptible. Yes. And death was the only icebox where you could keep it.
Maggie, I married you. Maggie, why would I marry you if I was a...
Rick, no! Let me finish. I know that it was only Skipper that harbored even any unconscious desire of anything not perfectly pure between you two. You married me early that summer. We graduated out of Old Miss. And we were happy, weren't we? We were blissful. Yes, we'd have it together every time that we loved. But that fall, you and Skipper turned down wonderful opposite jobs in order to keep on being football heroes. Pro football heroes. You organized the Dixie Stars that fall so you keep on being teammates forever. But something wasn't out right with it, me included between you. Skipper began hitting the ball. He got a spinal injury. Couldn't play the Thanksgiving game in Chicago. I watched it on TV from a attraction in Toledo. I joined Skipper. I lost before Skipper was drunk. We drank together that night. All night at the bar of Blackstone. The cold day was coming up over the lake. We were coming out drunk to take a dizzy look at it. I said, Skipper, stop loving my husband, or tell him he's got to let you admit it to him one way or another. He slapped me hard in the mouth and turned and ran without stopping once all the way back to his room at the Blackstone. That night, when I came to his room that night, a little scratch, like a shy little mouse at the door. He made that pitiful, ineffectual little attempt to prove that what I had said wasn't true. In this way, I destroyed him by telling him the truth. The world, which he was born and raised in, and taught him couldn't be told. From then on, Skipper was nothing at all but a receptacle for liquor and drugs. Who shot Cock Robin? I, with my merciful arrow. Rick, I'm not trying to whitewash my behavior. Christ, no. Rick, I'm not good. I know a lot of people have to pretend to be good. Nobody's good. The rich or the well-to-do can afford to respect moral patterns, conventional moral patterns. But I never can afford to. Yeah, but I'm honest. Give me credit for just that, will you please? Born poor, raised poor, expected to die poor, unless I can manage to get us something out of what Big Daddy leaves when he dies of cancer. But Rick, Skipper's dead. I'm alive. Maggie the cat is alive. I'm alive. Your mother and someone should teach you to knock your door before you come into a room. Otherwise, people might think that you lack good breeding. What's Uncle Rick doing on the floor?
I tried to kill your Aunt Maggie, but I failed, and I fell.
He broke his crutch. He's a cripple, honey. Broke his ankle last night jumping hurdles on the high school athletic field.
Why is Uncle Rick jumping hurdles?
'Cause I used to jump them. Sometimes people like to keep doing what they used to do, even after they stop being able to do it.
That's right. That's your answer. Now go away.
Hey,
You monster!
You're just jealous. You're just jealous because you can't have faith.
They gloat over us being childless, even in front of their no-neck monsters. Rick, I've been to a doctor in Memphis. I've been examined, and there's no reason why we can't have a child whenever we want one. Are you listening to me? Are you? Are you listening to me?
Yes, Maggie. I hear you. But how in the hell on earth do you plan to have a child by a man who can't stand you?
Well, that's a problem that I will have to work out. Here they come. Here they come.
So I hear you're getting a new memorial window.
Isn't that nice? But St. Paul's over in
Hello, Rick.
Bermuda has 3
Hello,
new
Big
memorial
Daddy.
windows.
Congratulations.
The latest one is a Tiffany stained glass window that cost $2,500. A picture of Christ, the Good Shepherd, with a lamb in his arms.
Let's see now.
What kind of that window, preach?
Clive Fletcher's widow also presented St. Paul's with a new baptismal font.
Wow. Well, somebody ought to give your church a cooling system, preach.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
It's
Cooper.
bomb.
What all have the kitties been shot for?
Oh, everything about stealing chickens, I guess.
And you know what Gus Hannah's family presented in his memory to the church at Two Rivers? A complete new stone parish house with a basketball court in the basement and
Hey, preach, what's all this talk about memorials, huh? You fixing to think someone's getting ready to push off or something?
Turn on the hi-fi, Rick. Let's have some music to start the party with.
You turn it
We'll
off,
be getting
Maggie.
that thing for
Well,
the
I
3rd
don't turn it
anniversary.
on.
It's got 3 speakers in it.
Disgusting mendacity.
Turn that thing off!
Has shown in this
Where's Rick? Where's my baby?
Sorry, turn it back on.
Oh, there he is. There's my Rick. What have you got in your hand? Your hands were made for holding something better than that. Now just put down that liquor.
Yeah, just look at old Rick put it down.
You bad boy. You're my bad, bad little boy. How about a little kiss for Big Mama, huh? Ah, what a bad little boy. Did you see him shy away like that? Rick never liked to be kissed or made a big fuss over. He just had too much of it, I think. Mm-hmm. Let's turn that right off. I hate TV. Radio was bad enough, but TV did it one better, one worse. Huh. Why am I sitting over here? I should be sitting next to Big Daddy, my little sweetheart, and holding his hand and loving him up a little. I should move over just a little bit. Yeah. Just like Brick. Preacher, hey preach. Would you help me out in this chair? Preacher, come on over here and let me use your arm.
Tricks, Big Mama.
What tricks? I just need your arm to help me get out of this chair. Oh, look at that pastor sitting on a lady's lap. Yes, the preacher on a lady's lap.
Hey, Mama, stop horsing!
Get up, preacher.
You're caught in a stroke.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, Big Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Jesus Christ.
Big Daddy.
Well, what the hell's the matter with you?
I'm just so happy. I gotta cry or something. Rick, now did you hear the wonderful news that Doc Bob got from the clinic today? Big Daddy is just 100%.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, 100%. He just passed all examinations with flying colors. Nothing wrong with him but that spastic colon. And now we know that that's all it is. I gotta tell you, I was so worried. I was worried sick that he might have something else.
Rick, honey, aren't you going to give Big Daddy's birthday present?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is it? This is from Rick.
Oh, now this is Big Daddy's biggest birthday. 100 presents and telegrams by the bushel. Your present, Rick. What is it?
I'll bet 550 Brick doesn't know what it is.
The fun of presents. It's not knowing what they are until you open them. Why don't you open it, Big Daddy?
Open it yourself, goddamn. Brick, I ask you a question, son. Get over here.
Open it. Open it.
Rick. Did you hear me? I want to see you. You over here?
Hey, Rick, Big Daddy's calling you.
Go ahead and tell Big Daddy I'm a cripple.
I can see you're crippled. I want to know how you got crippled.
Oh, look. Where's the cashmere robe?
It's some surprise, Maggie.
I never saw one before.
That's funny.
Quiet.
That's funny.
You bought it yourself at Lowenstein's in Memphis on Saturday.
I said
You know how I know?
quiet.
I know because the sales girl that sold it to you waited on me and said, Mrs. Pollock, your sister-in-law just bought a cashmere robe for your husband's father.
Quiet!
And the stork and the reaper are wrong names.
Preacher, I don't mean to interrupt all this conversation about memorial stained glass windows.
I wonder if the mosquitoes are active tonight.
What's that? Did you say something, Mark?
Yes, I wondered if mosquitoes would eat us alive if we went out on the gallery.
Well, if they do, I'll have your bones pulverized into fertilizer.
There was a plane that we had come spray the whole place. I think it's done some good. I haven't had a single...
Hey, Brick, they tell me if what they say is true, you were doing a little jumping last night on the high school athletic field. That true?
Rick, Big Daddy's talking to you, son.
What's that, Big Daddy?
They say you were doing a little jumping out there on the athletic field. That true?
That's what they tell me.
What were you doing out there at 3 a.m.?
Now, Big Daddy, you may be off the sick list, but watch what you're saying
Quiet.
now. The preacher is here.
Quiet! Brick, what were you doing out there? Doing a little jumping, huh? Were you doing some jumping or were you doing some bumping out there? That's what you were doing, huh? What you were out doing? You found yourself a wild piece of poontang? Is that what it is? You went out there and you going for that wild poontang.
So that you and I take a stroll along
Bob,
the
preacher! Well, what the hell was going on out there now, son? Maybe you tripped and fell in the heat of the moment? Is that what happened?
No, sir, I don't think so.
What the hell were you doing out there at 3 a.m.?
Jumping the hurdles, Big Daddy. Running and jumping them hurdles, but those high hurdles, they got too high for me now.
Because you were drunk.
Sober, I wouldn't try to jump the low one.
Big Daddy, why don't you come blow out the candles on your cake?
I want to propose a toast to Big Daddy Poland's 65th birthday.
Now stop all this! Stop all this bull!
Big Daddy, It's just 'cause it's your birthday. I won't excuse that kind of talk.
I talk any way I want to on my birthday or any other goddamn day of the year. If you don't like it, you know what you can do.
Oh, you don't mean that,
What
Dad.
makes you think I don't mean it?
Just no, you don't mean
You
that.
don't know a goddamn thing and you never did.
Daddy, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I do mean it. I put up with a lot of crap around here because I thought I was dying. And you thought I was dying. You started taking over. Well, you can stop taking over now, Otter, because I'm not dying. Stop all this business of taking over because you're not taking over because I'm not dying. I went through that laboratory from A to Z. And there's nothing wrong with me but a spastic colon. And I'm not dying of cancer, which you thought I was dying of. Isn't that right? Didn't you think that? You think I was dying of cancer? You could stop taking over, taking control of this place and everything on it? Huh? Your loud voice, your old busybody butting in here and butting in there.
The preacher.
Fuck the preacher! Did you hear what I said? You fuck that goddamn chicken-eating Memorial Stained Glass window preacher!
I never seen you act like this before. I can't think of what got into
I've been
you.
through that laboratory and I've been through that exploratory survey just to find out who's boss around here. Well, it turns out I am and you ain't. And that's my birthday present. That's my birthday cake. That's my champagne. For 3 years now, you've been gradually taking over. Your loud voice, shouting, bossing, sashaying your old butt around here. This place I made this place. I was the overseer on this plantation. I quit school at 10. I quit school at 10 years old. I went to work like a nigger in the field. And they made me boss. And old Straw died. I became Ocella's partner, and this place got bigger and bigger and bigger. I did all that. With no goddamn help from you. Now you think you're about to take over. You ain't about to take over. You're about to take over the goddamn thing. I've been through that laboratory from A to Z. I've been through that goddamn exploratory surgery. And the only thing wrong with me is the spastic coat. Made more spastic, I guess, by all this lying and liars that I had to put up with. And all this hypocrisy that I've had to live with. In the 40 years I lived with you. I had blow out the candles on the cake. Take a deep breath and you blow out the goddamn candles on that cake.
Big Daddy, I can't believe that you didn't know that I loved you.
Huh.
But I did. I did so much. I love you. I even love your hate and your hardness, Big Daddy.
Would it be funny if that were true? Hey, Brick! I don't want you, Maggie. I want Brick.
Well, I'm just delivering them to you.
Why'd you do that?
Do what, Big Daddy?
Why'd kiss on your mouth?
I don't know. I wasn't conscious of it.
That woman of yours got a better shape on her than Gooper's wife.
Is that all the difference you noticed?
The difference in shape pretty important.
Yeah, but you don't think there's some kind of fundamental resemblance, like between a couple of Plymouth Rocks or Rhode Island Reds?
Sure, that's funny.
What's funny?
That despite all your differences, you and Gooper, you still ended up with the same type of woman.
Well, we married into society, Big Daddy.
Why do they both have such an anxious look on their faces?
Big Daddy, they're sitting in the middle of 28,000 acres of land. 28,000 acres, this is a pretty big piece of land, and so they're both squaring off on it. Each determined to knock off a bigger piece of it than the other one whenever you decide to let it go.
I got news for them women. I'm not letting it go for a long time now, if that's what they're waiting for.
That's right, Big Daddy. You just sit tight and let them scratch each other's eyes out.
Damn wrong, and just sit tight and let them scratch each other's eyes out. Oh, God. That Cooper's wife, though, she's quite a breeder. You gotta admit, she's fertile. She had them all lined up there at the table tonight. We had put a couple of leaves in the table just to make room for them all. 5 head. And another one on the way.
Yep, number 6 is coming.
6. Hell, maybe next time she'll drop a litter.
Hey!
Who's out there? Who's out there? Goober?
Did you want Cooper, Big Daddy?
No, I don't want Goober. I don't want you. Want a little privacy around here. I have a private conversation with my son. Huh?
Big Daddy, I didn't.
No, you didn't what? You stood on the other side of the moon and threw your shadow.
I was just...
You were just fine and you know it.
Big Daddy, you're so unkind to put me into those that really love you.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to move you out of this room next to this one. None of your goddamn business what goes on in here between Brick and Maggie. You listen at night like a couple of people spies. And you go give Big Mama a report about everything you see. I hate all this spying and sneaking and all this other crap. It makes me sick. I can't stand it. I'm going to move the two of you out of this room. You hear what I said? I'm going to do it. You make me want to puke.
So they listen, do they?
Yeah, they'll listen. They'll sit there, listen, and go back and tell Big Mama everything they heard. They say you two don't sleep together anymore, that you sleep on a sofa. Is that true or not true? Huh? You don't like Maggie, get rid of Maggie. What are you doing over there?
Just freshening up my drink.
You know, son, you got a real liquor problem.
Yes, sir. I know.
That's why you quit your sports announcing? Because of a liquor problem?
Yes, sir. I guess so.
Don't guess. It's too important.
Yes, sir.
Life's important, son. Stop looking at that damn chandelier. Something else we picked up at that European fire sale. Life is important. A man who drinks is throwing his life away. Don't do it. Hold on to your life. There's nothing else to do but hold on. Damn cigar. I'm a little dizzy. So, you quit, huh? How'd that come about? You, some disappointment, something?
I don't know, do you?
How the hell would I know if you don't? It's so damn hard to talk to one another.
You know, I like that old clock. Makes some nice remarks about time. I like to hear it all night.
We got that clock, and when we went to Europe, Big Mama and I, in that damn Cook's store, never had a more lousy time in my whole life. Those gooks over there, they'll gouge your eyes out, huh? Those grand hotels. But Big Mama, she went crazy. She bought and bought so much stuff that we had to have a couple of boxcars, pack it all in, bring it over. It was everywhere we went. She bought and she bought and she bought. Hell, half that stuff is crated up and mildered in the basement underwater just last spring. What the hell it is, those Europe, everything is a damn for sale over there. All these auctions and all this sort of crazy stuff, and Big Mama, we couldn't hold her back with a mule's harness. She bought and she bought and she bought. Good thing I'm a rich man. Yes, sir, Bob, it's a good thing I'm a rich man. Huh? You know how rich I am, Rick? And how much I'm worth? Take a guess. How much am I worth? $10 million in cash and blue chip stock, and outside, mind you, 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the Valley Nile. You can't buy a lot with it. Nope, you can't buy your life back when your life has been spent. That's something they don't tell you, those American markets, European markets, any of the goddamn markets. You can't buy your life back when your life is finished. That's a sobering thought, very sobering thought. That's something that's been rolling over in my head till now. But today I'm a wiser, sadder man. What I've gone through. But you know, something else I remember about Europe.
Yeah, what's that, Big Dan?
Oh, the hills that surround Barcelona, that country of Spain. There's all these children running around the hills. All these naked little children running around the naked hills of Barcelona. Begging and screeching and howling like dogs starving. And the priest, the little fat, pleasant priest, so many of them. You know, I could feed that place. I could. I got enough goddamn money to feed that whole damn place. But I don't reckon that make any difference. Because the human animal is a selfish beast. And I don't reckon that all the money I would throw to those children would be enough to upholster one of the chairs in this room. I mean, put a cover on this chair here. But I threw money at them. I did. I threw coins at them like I was throwing the corn to chicken. I threw so much out there just to make sure that I had enough time to get back in the car and take off. Yes, sir. The human animal is a beast that dies. And if he's got money, he spends and spends and spends and buys and buys and buys. And I think the reason why he's buying so much everything he can buy is that deep down in the back of his mind, he thinks one of his purchases be life everlasting. It never can be.
Hey, give me my crutch.
What? You say something?
Yeah, I said hand me over my crutch so I can go ahead and get up.
Where you going?
Just gonna take a short little trip to Echo Spring.
Echo Spring?
Mm-hmm. The liquor cabinet.
Yes. The human animal is a beast that dies. All he does is buy and buy and buy, thinking somehow he's going to buy his way out of it.
Yeah, you sure are shooting the breeze here tonight.
I've been quiet around here. I just barely said a word, just kind of stared off into space. Had a heavy burden wearing on my mind. Now that old burden has been lifted, and now I feel like the sky looks different to me.
You know what I like to hear most, Big Daddy?
What?
Perfect quiet. Silent, unbroken quiet.
Hell, you'll be hearing enough of that in the grave.
Now, are you through talking to me?
Why are you so anxious to get rid of me, huh?
Well, sir, every so often you say to me, Brick, I want to have a talk with you. And you gas about this and that. I'll listen. I mean, I try to look like I listen, but I don't listen much. Communication between two people is very difficult, Big Daddy, and between you and me, it just does not happen.
Have you ever been really scared? I mean, have you ever felt downright terror about something? Son, I thought I had it. I thought the old man that was made out of bones had laid his cold and heavy hand on my shoulder.
Well, you sure kept a tight mouth about it, Big Daddy.
A pig squeals and a man keeps a tight mouth about it despite not having a pig's advantage.
What advantage is that?
Ignorance from mortality is a comfort. Man don't have that. Huh? It's the only living being on earth that knows what death is all about and sees that it's coming. All the others go without that. Pig squeals and a man keeps a tight mouth about it.
What if... What, Big Daddy?
A whiskey highball would injure this spastic condition I have.
Sir, I think it might do us some good.
I can't tell you, son. I can't tell you the sky is open. The sky is open. It's open, son.
Yeah, you feel better, Big Daddy?
Better. I can't even tell you. My whole life I've been like a double-up fist, pounding and smashing and driving. Well, now I'm going to loosen up these hands and I'm going to touch things easy with it. You know what I've been contemplating?
No, sir. What have you been contemplating?
Pleasure. Pleasure with women. I'm going to tell you something, son. You may not know, but this is my 65th birthday, and I still have a desire for women.
Well, I think that's mighty remarkable, Big Daddy.
Remarkable.
Admirable, Big Daddy.
You're goddamn right. It's remarkable and admirable both. I just realized I never had enough. Huh? I let all my chances slip by because of scruples, conventions, scrupulous crap. All that stuff is bull. And it took the shadow of death to make me see it. Well, now that the shadow has been lifted, I'm gonna loosen up, and I'm gonna. What do they say, son? I'm gonna have myself a ball.
A ball, huh?
That's right, a ball. Hell, I slept with Big Mama till about 5 years ago when I was 60 and she was 58, and I never liked that woman. I never did.
Can't you men hear that phone? I heard it way over on the gallery.
There's 5 rooms off this gallery. How come you had to go through this one? When Big Mama leaves a room, I forget what she looks like.
Hello?
But when she comes back in the room, I remember what she looks like, and I wish I didn't. Hey, where you going?
I'm just going to go out for some air.
No, you ain't. I'll come back in here when I finish talking.
I thought we was finished.
No, we haven't even begun yet.
I just need that cool river breeze.
Get back in here. She's talking to that old big sister again.
You didn't give me a chance. Oh, yes. Well, you know, Miss Sally, now you all come down here real soon. Big Daddy's dying to see y'all.
Bull!
Yes, Miss Sally. Goodbye, Miss Sally. Bye-bye. That was Miss Sally.
Yes, I heard it.
Now, Miss Sally gave her doctor a call in Memphis to get him to tell her what this spastic colon was.
Yes.
And she calls back to say how relieved she was. Let me
No, you ain't now. I told you not to come in and out of this room down here. You just go back down to the gallery, go through those other rooms now. Go ahead.
Now, you didn't mean those things that you said to me. Sweetheart, I just know you didn't mean those things. I just knew it. I knew it that you did not mean those things in your heart. Sweetheart.
The only thing I ever ask from that woman is that she leave me alone. But she can't admit to herself that all she does is make me sick. And that comes sleeping with somebody too many years. I should have quit on her long ago. But that old woman couldn't get enough of me, and I was good and bad. Just wish I hadn't wasted so much on her. They say you only have so many chances, so many opportunities. Everyone is numbered. Well, I still got a few left in me. And I'm going to find me a good one to spend it on. That's right. I'm going to find me a choice one. I don't care how much she costs. I'll smother her in minks. Huh? I'll strip her naked. I'll choke her in diamonds, and I'll smother her in minks. That's right. That's exactly what I'm going to do, son. I'm going to strip her naked, choke her with diamonds, smother her in minks, and then I'll hope her from Jackson all the way to Memphis. Non-stop. I'm happy, son. I'm happy. Why are you so anxious? Can I answer your britches?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Something has happened.
What?
Click.
You say click?
Yes, sir.
What click?
It's a click I get in my head that makes me peaceful.
Jesus.
It's just a mechanical thing.
I had no idea it'd been this bad. Son, you're an alcoholic.
Yes, sir. I'm an alcoholic.
I just wish I hadn't ignored this all this time. All the signs are there.
Well, Big Daddy, now you know. The news is penetrating.
Yeah, I know. The news has penetrated.
And so if you will excuse
No, I ain't going to excuse you. I'm not done talking to you yet.
Big Daddy, this talk is just like all the others we've ever had in our lives. It's painful, Daddy. It's painful.
Well, then let it be painful.
I can hop on 1 foot, and if I fall, I can crawl.
If you're not careful, you'll be crawling yourself right off this plantation.
Yeah, well, that'll come.
No, I ain't going to come. I'm going to straighten you out. Now that I'm straightened out, I'm going to straighten you out.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, you son of a bitch, yes. Where are you going? Sit down.
I can't, Big Daddy.
You can. You damn sure can.
I can't.
You can.
I can't. You say you want to talk to me, but you talk in circles. You say you got something to say to me, but you ain't never got nothing to say.
You son of a bitch. I just told you that I was going to live when I thought I was going to die.
Oh, that? Is that what you got to say to me?
You son of a bitch.
Well, now that's it. So if you will excuse me.
I won't excuse you. Sit down.
Big Daddy, you are all bottled up.
I am not bottled up. I am not bottled up. I am you drunken whelp. I'm back in the driver's seat now.
Big Daddy, what are you?
Big Mama, what the hell are you doing in this room?
Be cut and go shout.
I told you, what are you doing in the room? I told you over and over and over. I'm having a conversation with Rick, and I don't need you in here doing it. Now get out of here now. Get out of here.
Oh, son.
Leave him alone.
Son.
Leave him alone.
Son.
Get out. Out.
Son. Big Daddy.
Cross is right.
Give me my crush.
Why do you drink?
I don't know. Give me my
You
crush.
better learn fast or stop drinking.
Big Daddy, I'm in pain. I stepped on that
Good,
foot.
good. At least we know that you can still feel pain.
You spilled my drink.
I'll make a bargain with you, son. Tell me why you drink, and I'll pour you a new drink, and I'll hand her out to you.
Why do I drink?
Yeah, why?
Give me a drink and I'll tell you.
You've got to tell me first.
I'll tell you one more word.
What word?
Disgust. Now, how about that drink?
Now, you got to tell me what you're disgusted with, or else being disgusted don't make no sense.
Please give me my crush so I can get up off this floor.
Tell me first.
I told you I drink to kill my disgust.
Disgust? Disgust with what?
God damn. Drive a hard bargain, Big Daddy.
You really want to drink that bad?
Yeah, I want to drink that bad.
I give you a drink, son, would you tell me what you're disgusted about?
Yes, sir. I'll try to, sir. Have you ever heard the word mendacity?
It's always one of those $5 words that the cheap politicians always throwing at each other.
You know what it means?
Don't it mean liars and liars?
Yes, sir, lying and liars.
Who's been lying to you? Who's been lying to you? Maggie been lying to you? Your wife been lying to you about something? Big Daddy, the kid needs a shower.
Go get out of here!
Yeah. Excuse me. Who's been lying to you? About what?
Not one person, not one lie.
What then who? Who what?
It's the whole thing.
Why are you rubbing your head?
I'm just trying to
concentrate. But you can't concentrate because you got liquor on your brain. Got what brain?
Hell you know about mendacity?
Huh? What do you know about this business of mendacity, huh? I live with mendacity. All these years. Had to pretend I liked things, I didn't like things, pretend I thought someone was smart, somebody wasn't smart, all this crap and bull. Ain't that mendacity? Having to, for instance, pretend that I like Big Mama when I haven't been able to stand the sight, sound, or smell of that woman for 40 years. Church bores the bejesus out of me, but I go. I listen to that goddamn preacher. Clubs. Elks. Rotary. Masons. You I do like. For some reason. I always had a special feeling. Respect. Affection. I've lived with mendacity, son. Why can't you live with it? Huh? You got to. You gotta live with mendacity. There's nothing but mendacity to live for, is there?
There's something else you can live with, though.
What?
This.
That's not living. That's dodging away from life.
Well, then I want to dodge away from it.
Hey, just kill yourself then, man.
I like to drink.
I can't talk with you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Big Daddy.
Not nearly as sore as I am. A while back when I thought my number was up, before I found out it was this spastic cooling thing, thought of you. Should I or should I not, if the jig was up, leave this place to you or I'll go. I hate Cooper. And those fire-screaming monkeys like bears in the jungle. And that bitch May. I give up 28,000 acres of richest land this side of the valley now to not my kind. Huh? Why should I do it? On the other hand, Brick, why should I subsidize the damn fool that's on the bottle? Liked, maybe even loved. Why should I do it? Subsidize rot, corruption. And for the longest time, I still had not come to that decision. And to this day, I still do not have a will. And now I don't need one. No. I can just relax and sit back and see if you pull yourself together or if you don't.
That's right, Big Daddy.
You act like you think I'm kidding.
No, sir. I know you ain't kidding.
You don't care?
I don't care.
Brick! Let's not end the conversation yet. Not like all those other times when we talked around each other. Never could get to some conclusion. Like we weren't being honest with each other.
I never lied to you, Big Daddy.
Did I have it to you?
No, sir.
At least there are two people who never lied to each other.
Yeah, but we've never talked to each other.
Well, we can now.
Doesn't seem like there's much to say, Big Daddy.
Son, you say that you drink to cure your disgust.
You said to give you a reason.
What did I say? What did you say?
You said to give you a reason. Drinking's the only thing that'll kill my disgust now.
But not once.
Not when I was young and believing.
Believing?
A drinking man's someone who's forgotten what it's like to be young and believing.
Believing what?
Believing, Big Daddy.
Son, I don't know what the hell you're talking about believing. I don't think you know what you're talking about believing. But if you still got sports in your blood, go back to announcing.
Yeah, and sit in a glass box, watching games that I can't play. Watching other players sweat in contests that I'm not fit for. Drinking a Coke half bourbon just so I can stomach it. No, that's no good, Big Daddy. Time just outran me. It got there first.
You're passing the buck. You're passing the buck to things like time and disgust with mendacity. Huh? That's what you're passing the buck. What happened? How did you crack up? Huh? How about Skipper? What happened there?
Just what are you suggesting?
I think you started drinking when Skipper died.
What are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting nothing. I'm just saying that May and Gooper, they said that they didn't think something was quite right. Something was
Not right.
not quite normal about the relationship you had with Skipper.
Is that what they're suggesting? I thought that was just Maggie's suggestion. Who else's suggestion is it, huh? Who else's suggestion, Big Daddy? Is it yours?
Son, Calm down now. I just wanted to let you know I bumped around in my day.
Oh, what's that got to do with
I had
it?
to do what I had to do, son. I had to do it. All right? I thought I had to.
So you think so too? You think so too? You call me your son and a queer?
Preacher, what are you doing in here?
I'm just looking for the gentleman's lavatory, sir.
Preacher, you just go down this hallway down here, down the back gallery there. You go to the bathroom that's attached to my bedroom, all right? And if you can't find it, ask somebody where it is.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Rick, I'm just saying I can understand just about anything. When I came here in 1910, I didn't have nothing. I wore through my shoes. I had to hock all my gear. I had to jump off a freight train 2 miles down the road. Ended up sleeping in a wagon full of cotton outside that gin. But Jack Straw and Peter Ocello, they took me in. Eventually, they had me manage this place. And when Jack Straw died, Ocello, he stopped eating like a dog. Starts eating when his master dies, and he died too.
Christ. Skipper is dead, and I'm not quit eating.
But you started drinking.
So you think so too? You think so too? You think Skipper and me did sodomy together?
Now.
Is that what you think?
Calm
So you're over there, dirty old man,
Relax, son.
Straw, Ocello, huh?
Stop it,
A couple
son.
of fucking
Cut it
bitches,
out,
is
cut
that
it
what you think?
Give me your hand.
I don't want your hand.
I want yours. Get up, son. You're sweating. Sweat like you ran a mile.
You shocked me, Big Daddy. Big Daddy, you shocked me. Talking so casually about a thing like that. Don't you know how people feel about things like that? How disgusted they are about things like that? Why, old miss, when we found out, Skipper and me, that a pledge in our fraternity, he did something, attempted to do something unnatural. Well, you know what we did? We dropped him like a hot rock and we told him to get, and he got.
Where?
All the way to North Africa, last I heard.
I came back from farther away than that, boy. I just got back from the other side of the moon. Death country. Son, something I learned about living in space this big. So much space between me and others. So I wasn't influenced by the ideas of others. Is there something that you can grow on a plantation that's more important than cotton? It's tolerance. I've grown it.
Why can't real, deep friendship between two men be regarded as something pure instead of all the time being thought of as fairies?
It can be. I told Gooper and I told me.
To hell with Gooper and May. To hell with all the dirty lies and liars. Skipper and me. We had a pure, true thing until Maggie got the idea that you're talking about. Normal, no. It was too rare to be normal. I mean, once in a while, he'd put his hand on my shoulder, or I'd put mine on his. Or when we were touring the country in pro football, and we were sharing hotel rooms, we'd reach across the gap between the beds and shake each other's hands goodnight. And once or twice, we...
Son, no one says it's not normal.
Well, they're wrong. It was a pure thing, and that is not normal.
Big Daddy, they're starting the fireworks!
Why did Skipper crack up? Why have you?
All right, Big Daddy. We're finally gonna have that real talk this morning. No sense in stopping it now. Gotta carry it through and cover every subject. You know, Maggie declares that Skipper and I went into pro football after we left Ole Miss. Because we were scared growing up. Wanted to keep on tossing those long, high passes that couldn't be intercepted except by time itself. That aerial attack that made us famous. And so we did. We kept it up for one season, that aerial attack. We held it high. But that summer, Maggie, she laid down the law to me and she said, it's now or never. And so I married Maggie.
I was Maggie in bed.
Great. She made a great show being the world's best sport. She wore a tall bearskin cap. She wore a moleskin coat, a sheep they called it, a moleskin coat dyed red, cut up crazy. Rented hotel ballrooms for victory celebrations. She wouldn't cancel them when it turned out defeat. Maggie the cat. But Skipper, he had that fever that came back on him that the doctors couldn't explain. And I got that injury. Turned out just to be a shadow on the x-ray plate and a touch of bursitis. So I laid in my hospital bed and I watched our games on TV. And I saw Maggie sitting next to Skipper on the bench when he was hauled out of those games for stumbles, fumbles. It burned me up the way she hung on his arm. You know, I think Maggie always sort of felt kind of left out. So she worked on Skipper. She took that time to pour in his mind the dirty false idea that what we was, him and me, was a frustrated pair of these old sisters that lived in this very room. Jack Strong, Peter and Shelley. Skipper went to bed with Maggie to prove that that wasn't true. And when that didn't work, he thought it was. Skipper broke in two like a rotten stick. Never seen somebody turn so fast to a lunch or dive it so quick. Now, are you satisfied?
Are you satisfied?
With what?
That story.
What's wrong with it?
Not complete. Something's left out. What should we buy? Hello?
That's right. I left out a long distance phone call which I received from Skipper.
Speaking, go ahead.
On which he made a drunken confession and on which I promptly hung up.
No.
Last time we spoke in our lives.
No, sir.
You didn't say anything to him?
What could I say?
Anything, something.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just hung up.
Just hung up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Passing the buck. Huh? Huh. But now we got to the lie. The lie which you are disgusted with. Huh? The lie that you're disgusted with as you drink to come off your lie. wasn't about Maggie. Hell, Maggie. It was you. Your disgust with mendacity is your disgust with yourself. You dug the grave of your friend and you kicked him in it before you faced truth with him.
It was his truth, not mine.
His truth, yes, but you could have faced it with him.
Oh, yeah? Who can face the truth, Big Daddy? Can you?
Stop passing that goddamn
What
thing
about
out.
these birthday congratulations? These many, many happy returns of the day when everybody but you knows there won't be any. Come on, Big Daddy. They're shooting the fireworks up for your birthday.
No, it's going anywhere. Finish what you were saying.
I don't remember, Big Daddy.
Many happy returns.
Oh, hell, Big Daddy.
When there won't be any. You finish what you were saying.
Oh, Big Daddy,
Finish. Finish what you were saying.
just leave this place to Gooper and May and their same 5 kitties.
Leave the place for Gooper. What the hell are you talking about?
The richest lady.
What are you talking about? I'm not leaving nothing to nobody. This is my 65th birthday. I've got 15 or 20 years left of me, son. I'll outlive you. I'll bury you. I'll buy your coffin.
Sure. Many happy returns. Now come on, Big Daddy. Let's go watch the fireworks and shoot off for your birthday.
Rick. Son. Have you been lying to me? Huh? You been lying about that report from the clinic? You find something? Cancer, maybe?
Mendacity is a system that we live in.
Oh, Big Daddy, the field hands are singing for you.
Field hand singing for you, sir.
Big Daddy, I'm sorry. My head just don't work anymore. I don't know if it's being alive that makes people lie and being almost not alive that makes me accidentally truthful. I don't know. But I do know we've been friends. And being friends is telling each other the truth. You told me. And I told you. Guys!
Let her go!
God damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I'm lying! Basket! Lying! Lying! Dying! Lying! Liars! 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 Liars!
Rick, what in the name of God is going on in this room?
Can you quit that? Gooper, will you please help me get these kitties to bed right now?
Now you seen Big Mama?
Not yet.
Those kitties are so full of vitality. I think I have to be starting back to town now.
Oh, not yet, preacher. You know we regard you as a member of the family, one of our closest and dearest. So you know you just gotta be with us when Doc Barnes and Big Mama the actual truth about the report from the clinic. Has Big Daddy gone to bed yet, Rick?
Yes, he's gone to bed. Why did Big Daddy shout liars?
May.
I didn't lie to you, Dad. I've lied to nobody but myself. The time has come, Maggie. You should put me in Silver Hill. Put me in Silver Hill, Maggie. I ought to go there.
Well, by a dead body. Where do you think you're going?
I need to get some air.
Where is that old lady?
Can't you find the Gooper?
She's avoiding this talk.
I think she senses something.
Suki! Find Big Mama, tell her Doc Bob and Preacher gotta go soon.
Don't let Big Daddy hear ya.
Big Mama!
Miss Ida! Miss Ida!
Lacey, look downstairs for Big Mama.
Rick, they're going to tell Big Mama the truth now. She needs you.
This is gonna be painful.
Painful things can't always be avoided.
That's what I noticed about him, sister woman.
I see Big Mama!
She's gone around the gallery to Big Daddy's room. Mama, come here,
Don't holler at her, Gooper. Go to her.
Yeah, I am. What you want with me?
Mama, I told you we gotta have this talk.
Well, what talk you talking about? I saw the light on in Big Daddy's room, so I went over to bring him his milk. He shut the shutters right in my face. When couples been together as long as Big Daddy and me, sometimes they just get a little irritable with each other from too much devotion. Isn't that so?
Yes, of course it's so.
Yeah, I think Big Daddy was just worn out. He loves his family, he loves to have them all around him, but it's a strain on his nerves. Big Daddy wasn't himself tonight. Britt, Big Daddy wasn't himself tonight. He was all worked up, I could tell.
I think he's remarkable.
Well, yes, he is remarkable. Did you see all the food that man put away at the table tonight? He ate like a horse.
I hope you don't regret it.
What? That man had a huge piece of cornbread covered with molasses. Helped himself twice to Hoppin' John.
Oh, Big Daddy loves Hoppin' John. We had a real country dinner.
Yes, he simply adores it. And candied yams. Son, that man put away enough food at that table to stuff a hard hand.
I hope you don't have to pay for it later on.
Oh, what's that, Goopa?
Gooper says he hopes Big Daddy doesn't suffer tonight.
Why should Big Daddy suffer for satisfying a noble appetite? Nothing wrong with him but that little spastic Golan, you know? And he is sound as a dollar. And now he knows it, and that's why he eats such a big supper. He's had a big load taken off his mind, knowing he's not doomed to what he thought he was doomed to. He thought he was doomed to.
Oh, bless his old sweet soul.
Yes, bless his heart.
Hello, Moon.
Yeah.
I envy you, you cool son of a bitch.
I won't break.
He just stepped out for some fresh air.
Honey, I won't break.
Bring little brother in here so we can talk.
I envy you, you cool son of a bitch.
Rick, what are you doing out here on the gallery, baby?
Just admiring and contemplating the man in the moon.
Come in, baby. You're getting ready to tell Big Mama the truth.
I can't witness that thing in there.
Doc Bob, do you think those vitamin B12 injections are all they're cracked up to be?
Well, I think they're as good to be stuck with as anything else.
Big Mama needs you.
I can't witness that thing in there.
What's wrong here? Everybody got such long faces. It's like you're sitting around waiting for Obama or something to go off.
We're waiting for Big and Maggie to come in for this talk.
Talk. Whisper. Whisper. Rick!
Come in, Big Mama.
We never had this atmosphere here before.
Before what, Big Mama?
This occasion. What's Rick and Maggie doing out there now?
Well, they seem to be having some little altercation.
Can you give me a little something to wash down this tablet? Those burnt fireworks smells, they always make me a little
You're a
sick.
live cat, aren't you, Maggie?
Damn right I am.
Goopa, Would you please open the hall door and let some air circulate in this stifling room?
Big Mama, I think we ought to keep the door closed till after we talk.
I
just don't think we ought to chance Big Daddy hearing a word of this discussion.
What discussion of what? Maggie, Brick, there's nothing going to be said in the house of Big Daddy Pollock that he can't hear if he wants to.
How long are you going to stand behind me, Maggie?
Forever, if necessary.
Brick!
That boy's gone to pieces. He's just gone to pieces.
You know, in my day, they used to have something called a Keeley cure for drinkers.
Shoot.
But nowadays, I guess it takes some sort of tablets that kill the taste for the stuff.
They call them anti-bus tablets.
Brick don't need to be taking nothing. He's just broken off about Skipper's death. You know how Skipper died. They gave him a big dose of that sodium amytal at his house. They call an ambulance. They take him to the hospital. And then they gave him another big dose of it at his hospital bed. And with all the alcohol that was in his system for months and months, it was just too much for his poor heart. And he just quit beating. I'm scared of needles. I'm more scared of needles than the knife. Oh, here's my Brick, here's my big Brick.
Go on, take it, Cooper.
What?
Cooper knows what. Take it, Cooper.
Oh, you break my heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anybody else?
Brick, sit with Big Mom and hold a hand while we talk.
You do that, Maggie. I'm a restless cripple. I gotta stay on my crutch.
Why are you all surrounding me like this? Why y'all staring at me and making signs at each other? I don't need nobody to hold my hand. Are you all crazy? Since when did Big Daddy or me ever need anybody?
Calm yourself, Big Mama.
Calm yourself, sister woman. How can I calm myself when everybody's staring at me as if I got drops of blood on my face? What is this all about?
Doc Bob, sit down then. Doc Bob, Big Mama would like to know the complete truth about the report we got today from the Oxnard Clinic.
There's something that I don't know?
Yes? Well.
Well, I want to know. Who's been lying? Somebody been lying. I want to know.
Sit down, Big Mama. Sit
I
down.
never have seen a more thorough examination than Big Daddy Pollock was given in my entire experience at the Oxnard Clinic.
What is it?
It's one of the best in the country.
It's the best in the country, bar none.
Of course, they were 99 9/10% certain before they even started. Big Mama.
Sure what? Sure what? What?
Now, Mama, be a brave girl.
Shut up, Rick!
Sorry.
But you see, Big Mama, they cut a piece off of this growth, a specimen of the tissue.
Oh, you told Big Daddy. You told me and Big Daddy that there was nothing wrong with him, but that spastic condition.
Now wait.
All right, let Doc Bob talk now, will you?
Big Mama, we had this specimen of tissue run through the laboratory, and I'm sorry to say, the tests were positive. It's malignant.
Oh, it's cancer? Cancer?
You had to know, Mama.
Oh, why didn't they cut it out of him? Oh, why?
Affected too many organs, too much affected.
Oh,
Big Mama, the liver's affected, and the kidneys
Oh.
both. It's gone way past what they call
A surgical risk.
Oh,
It's gone past the now.
oh,
That's why he's turned yellow.
oh, get away from me, May. Get away from me. I want Brick. I want Brick. I want my only
Big
son.
Did she say only son?
Oh, what does that make me?
A sober, responsible man with 5 precious children. 6.
I want Brick. Brick. Brick.
Mama, let me tell you.
No, you just go away. You're not my blood.
Coop is
Mama,
your son,
I'm your
Mama.
son.
He's your
Listen to me.
firstborn.
Now you see, Big Mama, we're gonna try to keep Big Daddy as comfortable as we can.
I never liked
That's not true.
I think I'd better slip away at this point. Good night, good night, everybody, and God bless you all on this place.
Now,
Big Mama, we're gonna keep him as comfortable as we can.
just an awful dream.
now, in my opinion, I think Big Daddy's having some pain, and he just won't admit that he has it.
Yeah, that's what lots of them do. If they don't admit they have the pain, they can sort of escape the fact of it.
Yes, they get sly about it. They get real sly about it.
Coop and I think.
Okay, shut up, May. Now, I think Big Daddy ought to be started on morphine.
Nobody is giving Big Daddy morphine.
Now, Big Mama, when that pain strikes, it's going to strike mighty hard. Big Daddy's going to need the needle to bear it.
Nobody is giving Big Daddy morphine.
Big Mama, you don't want to see Big Daddy suffer. You know you don't want to see him suffer.
I'm going to be leaving this stuff right here. So if there's a sudden attack, you won't have to send out for it.
Nobody is going to be giving Big Daddy morphine.
They took a course in nursing during the war.
Somehow I don't think Big Daddy would want me to give him a hypo.
He wants you to do it.
Well,
Doc Bar is going.
well, I've got to be going. Keep your chin up, Big Mama.
Oh, she's gonna keep her old chin up, aren't you, Big Mama? Well, Doc, we sure do appreciate all you've done. I'll tell you now, we're obligated.
Margaret.
I'm right here, Big Mama.
But Margaret, you gotta work with me and Big Daddy. We gotta get Rick straightened out. Yeah, we gotta get him straightened out.
Now, I know that Doctor has a lot on his mind, but it sure wouldn't hurt him to be a little more human.
Because it will break Big Daddy's heart if Rick can't just take control of things around here.
Yes. Take a hold of what things, Big Mama?
This place.
Now, Mama, you've had a shock.
Yes, we've all had a shock.
Let's be realistic.
Big Daddy would never be foolish enough to
put this place in irresponsible hands.
Big Daddy is not going to put this in anybody's hands because Big Daddy is not going to die. Just get that through your head.
Big Mama, we're just as hopeful and optimistic as you are about Big Daddy's prospects. We have faith in prayer, but nevertheless, there are certain matters that must be discussed and dealt with because...
May, will you please go get my briefcase out of our room?
Yes, honey.
Hear them in there?
Now, Big Mama, what you said just now was not at all true, and you know it. I have always loved Big Daddy in my own quiet way. Now, I never made a show of it, but I know Big Daddy was always fond of me in a quiet way, too.
Here's your briefcase.
Thank you. Now, of course, my relationship with Big Daddy was different from Rick's.
You're 8 years older than Rick and always had to carry a bigger load of responsibility than Rick ever had to carry. He never carried a thing in his life but a football or a highball.
May, will you let me talk, please?
Yes, honey.
Now, 28,000 acre plantation's a mighty big thing to run.
Almost single-handed.
You never had to run it, Brother Man. What are you talking about? As if Big Daddy was dead and buried, you never had to run it. You just helped him out a little bit once in a while. You had your whole law practice all the time in Memphis.
Now, Mommy, let's be fair. Gooper had given himself body and soul to keeping this place up for the past 5 years since Big Daddy's health started failing. Gooper won't say it. Gooper never thought of it as a duty, he just did it. And what did Rick do? Just kept living in his past glory at college.
Still a football player, 27.
What are you talking about now? Rick? A football player? He isn't a football player and you know it. Rick is a sports announcer on TV and one of the best known ones in the country.
I'm talking about what he was.
Well, I wish you could stop talking about my husband.
Listen, Margaret, I've got a right to discuss my own brother with members of my own family, which don't include you. Now, why don't you go on out there and drink with Brick?
I've never seen such malice toward a brother.
How about his for me? Why, he can't even stand to be in the same room as me.
Well, that's the truth.
This is a deliberate campaign of vilification for the most disgusting and sordid reason on earth, and I know what it is. Oh, it's avarice, greed.
I'm gonna scream in a minute, I didn't let you stop it! Margaret comes there next to Big Mama.
Precious Mommy.
How beautiful, how touching this display of devotion. You know why she's childless, don't you? She's childless because that big, beautiful athlete husband of hers won't go to bed with her, that's why.
You just won't let me do this the nice way, will you? Alright? I don't give a goddamn if Big Daddy liked me or doesn't like me, or did or never did, or will never. I'm just appealing to a sense of common decency and fair play. Now, I'm telling you the truth. I've resented Big Daddy's partiality to Brick ever since the day you were born, son. In the way I've been treated, like I was just barely good enough to spit on, and sometimes not even good enough for that. Right now, Big Daddy is dying of cancer. And it's affected his whole system, including the vital organs like the kidneys. And right now he is sinking into uremia. And you all know what uremia is. It's poisoning of the whole system due to the failure of the body to eliminate its poisons.
Poisons? Better thoughts and words and hearts and minds, that's poison.
I'm asking for a square deal. And by God, I expect to get one. But if I don't get one, if there's any peculiar shenanigans going on around here behind my back, well, I ain't a corporation lawyer for nothing. I know how to protect my own interests.
Storm's coming up.
Oh, a late arrival.
Behold, the conquering hero comes.
Oh, it's the fabulous Brick Poet. Remember him? Who could forget him?
Oh, looks like he's been injured in the game.
Oh, dear. It looks like you're going to have to roll on the bench at the Sugar Bowl this year, Brick. Or was it the Rose Bowl he made his famous run in?
The punch bowl. It was the punch bowl, honey. The cut glass punch bowl.
Oh, that's right. I'm always getting the boys' bowls mixed up.
Stop it.
Lacy, put the top up on the Cadillac. Way out.
Yes, sir, Mr. Paul.
Now, Big Mama, you know it's going to be necessary for me to return to Memphis in the morning to represent the Parker Estate in a lawsuit.
Is it, Cooper?
Yes.
Which is why I'm forced to bring up a problem that...
Something that's too important to be put off.
Now, if Brick was sober, I would ask him to be in on this. I do think he ought to be present when we present this plan.
Brick is present. We are present.
Well, good. I will now present this dummy outline my partner Tom Bullitt and me have drawn up. It's a sort of dummy trusteeship.
Oh, that's it. You'll be in charge of doing up remittances, will you?
Now this we did as soon as we got the report on Big Daddy from the Oxford Laboratories. We did this thing, that is, we drew up this outline. With the advice and assistance of the chairman of the board of directors, the Southern Planters Bank and Trust Company in Memphis, C.C. Bellows, a man who handles estates for all the prominent families of West Tennessee and the Delta. Goodbye. Now, this is not final or anything like it, all right? But it does provide a preliminary basis, a plan, a design.
Oh, yes, I'll bet it's a plan.
It's a plan to protect the biggest estate in the Delta, but pay responsibility.
Now I want you to listen. All of you. I don't care what you got in your hands. I'm gonna tear it and rip it up. Because I don't know what the hell it is, and I don't want to know what the hell it is. I am talking Big Daddy language now. Because I'm his wife, I'm not his widow. I am his wife. And I'm talking his language now.
My mama, what I have here is just...
Kuba explained it's just a plan, Big Mama.
You take that and you put it back where you got it from. I don't want to see it again. I don't even want to see the envelope it's in. Faces, plans, preliminary, design. What is it that Big Daddy says when he is disgusted?
Big Daddy says crap when he's disgusted.
Then I say crap! I say crap just like Big Daddy!
Coarse language don't seem called for in this.
Something in me is deeply outraged by this. Nobody's gonna do nothing. Nobody's gonna do nothing till Big Daddy lets go of it, and possibly not even then. No, not even then.
Suki! Hurry up and get that porch furniture covered! You want the paint to come off!
Lacey, put my car away!
Here, Mr. Fogg, you got the key.
What? No, you got a man. Where are the keys to the car, honey?
They're in your pocket!
Tonight, Bricks looks like he did when he was a little boy. When he used to run around the back fields and play wild games. And he wouldn't come in till I called myself horse. He was all sweaty and pink cheeked, his hair all shiny. Time goes by so fast, nothing can outrun it. And death commences too early. Almost before we're half acquainted with life, we meet death. We just got to love each other. We got to love each other and stay close. Especially now this black thing has come and moved into this place uninvited. Big Daddy just loves you so, son. He loves you so. It'd be his fondest wish. Before he passes on, he has to pass on. That you give him a child of yours, a grandson, as much like his son as his son is like Big Daddy.
I know that's Big Daddy's dream.
That's Big Daddy's dream. Yes, that's his fondest dream.
Looks like the storm took liberties with this place.
Oh, Big Daddy's on the
Oh,
gallery.
I can be here. Know something's wrong.
The storm crossed the river yet?
Crossed to Arkansas, Captain.
Any damage done around here?
Took the hotel for Land Crowley's house.
Oh, man, Crowley should have been sitting on that porch. Time for the wind to blow that old gal away. Now come in.
Did the storm wake you up, Big Daddy?
What storm are you talking about? Went outside, a whole balloon of deer. Sounds like a lot of loud talk was going on in here. Something important was.
Excuse me,
What's
sir.
this hubbub all about? What are you doing there? What are you sticking in that envelope? Huh?
This, sir, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing much of anything at all.
Looks like a whole lot of nothing to me. Huh. You smell that? You smell that, Brick? That strong and powerful odor? Huh? That strong and powerful odor of mendacity? Huh? You smell that, son?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I think I do.
I don't think there's anything more powerful, is there?
No, sir. And nothing more obnoxious either.
Yeah. Yeah, Brick agrees with me.
Hey.
Yeah, that odor of mendacity is strong and powerful and doesn't appear that the storm has blown it out of this room yet, huh? What do you think, Cooper? What about you, little woman? You smell it? You smell that mendacity?
Big Daddy, I don't even know what that
Yeah.
is.
You can smell it. Smells like that. What's wrong with that long, thin woman over there loaded with diamonds? Hey, what's your name? What's the matter with you?
She had a slight dizzy spell, Big Daddy.
Gotta watch it there. Stroke's a bad way to go there, Big Mama.
Oh, Rick. Big Daddy has on your birthday present to him. Rick, he has on your cashmere robe. Softest material I have ever felt.
Well, this is my soft birthday, after all. Not my silver and my gold, it's my soft birthday. And everything's gotta be soft for Big Daddy and his soft birthday.
Maggie, I hate to make such a crude observation, but there's something a little indecent about your...
Like a slow motion football tackle.
Big Daddy has on his Chinese slippers that are gated, Rick. Big Daddy, I haven't given you my big present yet, but now I will. Now's the time for me to present it to you. I have an announcement to make.
What kind of announcement?
A sports announcement, Maggie?
Announcement of life's beginning. A child is coming, side by Brick, and out of Maggie the cat. I have Brick's child in my body, and that's my birthday present to Big Daddy on this birthday.
Get up, girl, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. This girl has life in her body, has no ball.
Oh, Big Daddy's fun.
Cuba.
True.
I want my lawyer here in the morning. I want my lawyer here in the morning.
Where you going, Big Daddy?
Son, I'm going up onto the roof. I'm going up to that building there on the roof, and I'm going to sit and look at my kingdom before I have to give my kingdom up. 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the Valley.
Sweetheart, can I come, sweetheart?
Brick, maybe you could spare me just one small shot of that liquor?
Help yourself, Cooper boy.
I will.
course we know that this is a lie.
But be still, May.
I won't be still. I know she's made this up.
And I said, God damn it, shut up!
That woman isn't pregnant.
Who said she was?
She did.
The doctor didn't. Doc Barr didn't.
Well, I haven't gone to Doc Ball.
Then who'd you go to, Maggie?
Well, the best gynecologist in the South.
Uh-huh, I see. And may we have his name, please?
No, you may not, Mr. Prosecuting Attorney.
He doesn't have any name. He doesn't exist.
Well, he does so exist. And so does my baby, Brick's baby.
You can't conceive a child by a man who won't sleep with you, unless you think you're... He drinks all the time to be able to tolerate you. Sleeps on the sofa to stay in contact with you.
Don't try to kid us, Margaret.
How can you conceive a child by a man who won't sleep with you? How can you conceive? How can you? How can you?
Mary!
Sister woman! How do you know that I don't sleep with Maggie?
We occupy the next room, and the wall between isn't soundproof.
Oh.
You hear the nightly pleading and the nightly refusals. So don't think you're going to put one over on us to fool a dying man with us.
Sister woman. Not everybody makes much noise about love. Oh, I know. Some of us are huffers and puffers, but others of us are silent lovers. How do you know that Maggie and I aren't silent lovers?
This talk is pointless
Even
completely.
if both of you got a peephole drilled in the wall? How do you know that when Cooper's on business in Memphis and you're sitting there playing Scrabble or whatever the hell it is you do with them other ex-queens of cotton? How do you know that Maggie and I don't come to some sort of temporary agreement? Huh? How do you know that?
Oh, Brick, I never thought that you would stoop to her level. I just never dreamed that you would stoop to her level.
I don't think he will stoop to her level.
Would you do me a favor? Would you let me know what your level is? Let me know your level so I can either sink to it or rise to it. Now you heard me, Daddy. This girl's got life in her body.
That is a lie!
No! The truth is something desperate. And believe me, she's got it. And so if the two of you would just go back to your peephole and quit pretending as if Brick Pollard is dead and buried, invisible, not heard. I'm drunk and I'm sleeping. And I'm not as alive as Maggie. But I'm still alive.
Come on, Meg. We'll leave these two lovebirds together in their nest.
Yeah. Nest of lice. Liars!
Meg, just going back to our room.
Liars!
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Time will tell. Yes, sir, little brother. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Click.
The spring's gone dry. No one but me could drive you to town for more.
Lacey,
Well, Lacey's been told not to.
well, I could drive
And you've
myself.
lost your driver's license. I'd phone ahead and have you stopped on the highway before you got halfway to Ruby Lightfoot's gin mill. I told a lie to Big Daddy. We can make that lie come true. And then I'll bring you liquor. And we'll get drunk together here tonight. In this place that death has come into. What do you say? What do you say, baby?
I admire you, Meg.
Weak, beautiful people who give up with such grace. What you need is someone to take hold of you, gently, with love, hand your life back to you, like something gold you let go of. And I can. I'm determined to do it. And nothing's more determined than a cat on a tin roof. Is there? Is there?
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you. Well,